So if you didn't see my reply to a comment, then essentially I did not use the right directory, or I wasn't using the directory I thought I was, as we get Zekta's medical history. That's going to be interesting. But, yeah, so the thing was that, I think between me switching to Linux and not, we'll play this character one more time, by the way, forgot what I was on. I think we were on... I don't remember what I was on. I'm going crazy. I'm going absolutely insane. I know we're on Zektas. Medical history? Well, off we go. Maybe we had random item stats on, but it's close enough. So, as we get into Zektas medical history custom character, before we switch to another character, again, what I was mentioning, and I will mention after this lighthouse check, Takshisan, dexterity, second encounter, knowledge, second mystery, and light, is that you might see custom mysteries appear, and that's because even though I did play piano, that was when I was still on Windows-ish, and then I switched to Linux, and no, I was on Steam, and then I switched to non-Steam version, which resulted in, they've used different directories, so even though I had custom content in the non-Steam version, it was not updated with piano, a certain mystery, and then orphan, basically, which are the three primary mysteries that I added, basically. Bulletin, Scissors, Kana, Goal, and Arcade. But, as always, we'll try to prioritize other custom mysteries, which they didn't appear this time. I know they appeared this time, so as my mic kind of blows out on me, yeah, essentially, we were supposed... I know that because I checked pretty much before this recording, and they do appear. It's just that RNG can... Because there are so many mysteries I'm rolling from, RNG can mean that we don't see any of them, which is odd, but I swear we will. If we don't see them in another 2 to 3 episodes, well, I guess I'll figure it out. Also, this is Zektasting us, but this character's stats are pretty okay for Zektast, all things considered, but still... as we pick up Ryoko here, so we're definitely going to get hit with the thingamajiggy, but it's fine. And we get Fujiko again, but we really need a weapon. So, we're going to sell the medical kit. Hopefully we don't get hurt by something too much, and off we go. But yeah, if for some reason my custom... I mean, basically in between recordings, I will check to see if the mysteries that are in, like piano, are actually in. If they're not, it would be kind of strange, but we'll find out. So yeah, these cigarettes cost 4, so I'm going to grab another pack. But we still have a Doom problem on Zektas. So, basically, for Zektast here, we will lose that 84% Doom unless we increase our strength by 1, at least. We could just grab a stat. We could just get a bad curse and 0 stat, but... That's, we'll worry about that when we get there. As we take this concussion in the face. But it only lasts for a concussion curse only lasts for a mystery. Curse? Injury? Curse. I think it's curse. Injury. I'm going crazy. Never mind. I thought it does disappear, though. Yeah, until the end of the mystery. So you don't need to get rid of it. That's the end of the sentence. I think I can actually... kick, so we're gonna take a big gamble. Well, it's not that big a gamble, but as we get coughing blood, right? Okay, so now we're in trouble. Because we did have Ryoko, but we still needed at least 1 point of damage. So this is really, really, really bad. Hopefully this bat sells for something, so we can get rid of that. We'll pick up painkillers while we're here, but more important is to get rid of coughing blood while maintaining at least 1 fund for the sake of out of funds. Shrug. Also, I just realized as I rolled a 12 on strength there that... No, I'm not going to say what I was going to say. Anyway, moving on. That decreases Doom by 5 on a luck check. Interesting. But it's not guaranteed, so pretty much flipping a coin and hoping that I get good results. This, on the other hand, again, we can get 12 damage, but we need to get lucky on some RNG. Might as well, though. There's no better time as we get badly bleeding right after that. Well, I mean, even if I had... So it's really important to get rid of that, but we can't get rid of it yet. So, as we save Kana... Yeah, we can't get rid of it yet. I was also going to try something while recording OBS. Basically, I've been testing recordings in which I add a little bit more, basically, load to my setup, just to see if I can get things, because, again, if you haven't already noticed, I'll probably mention this for the last time in a while, but, yeah, the quality of the video has gone down from, like, 1080 to 720, for sure, and the reason for that is because for some reason I can't figure out why it's worse right now. There's probably a way to tweak things here and there, but basically I'm having some problems. Scissors into goal. Scissors into goal. I would like to take Bulletin, but I still would usually prioritize boss mysteries over taking Bulletin earlier. Clap bow, by the way, so we're on timeline B, but that's doable. We'll also at least figure out the ghost ritual in the meanwhile, so as we need to actually explore and not perform the ritual. Yeah, fun things. Nice 9 roll, by the way. But yeah, on to just focusing for a moment, because Zictast is going to do a number on me here, so the stat decrease will result in some pain. We're just going to take the experience. Oh no, I can't cast spells. I mean, I think this character does spells, but I don't really care still. There's also another doll. Wait, is this doll always in this school? Well, anywho. We'll take, funny enough, we'll take quick thinking into strength. And I guess we just take 2 reason. Yeah. You can grab that doll. It wouldn't be a bad idea, but since Doom is our primary concern right now, I don't want to do anything. I'm taking a lot of guaranteed outs if I feel certain and or know my events. But, clap bow, 4 bows. I think that's the guess. The guess, G-U-E-S-S. So yeah, it was clap bow. Do we have 3 bows after that? Yep. 1. No. But clap, clap, bow is our ritual, and off we go. So without further ado, so at a close point here, we can smoke these packs of cigarettes, but I'm going to try to inch closer to the end of goal. Pretty much just to the end of goal. That's right, we're also badly bleeding. I completely forgot about that. We could have gotten a lot more hurt. My grammar isn't correct, but you get the point. Also, I have 2 discharge summaries, so hey. I feel like I've once discarded a discard summary during Azal's experience rule, which is very, very bad to do, but I mean, if you do it on accident, what can you do, right? But anywho, should be able to 2-turn this encounter? Yeah. Level up again. Yeah, random spell, but if it's a really useful spell, because Outdoorsman and Leadership are definitely not going to do anything for me. So, off we go. Forgot to visit the police station as well. Downtown police patrols. But also, let's just gobble down these painkillers so we can grab the handcuffs. The human skull would be nice to throw, but until I use these cigarettes, no point. Also, I think we're on encounter lockout. But if I want to play it safe, I'll just use a pack of cigarettes now. And off we go. If we fight something in the seaside, then yes, yeah, that was the most one of the most efficient cigarette uses, or a very good cigarette use, because right before a battle means you get to benefit from the speed. And then we throw the human skull and 1-tap this thing. Yeah, 1-tap this thing. But yeah, moving on here, if you're curious as to what I was doing outside of life, basically there was a whole host of things I was taking care of for the past 72 hours, so yeah, that's why my work schedule has been a bit slugging recently. I don't think that's the correct thing to say, but I'm losing my words as I'm trying to figure out the best course of action here. I mean, not that I need to worry, it's a 1 stamina encounter, but still. That's because of Kana, keep in mind. Kana is saving a lot of damage, and this is your occasional, not daily, but occasional reminder. I was going to say daily. Occasional reminder that, yeah, Kana does a lot for your run. Less so on a non-Harbinger run due to the lack of damage increase, but when there is a damage increase, just in general, Kana's presence is very, very nice. You know what's also nice? Hitting these 3 attacks in a row! Okay, good. But it would have been content to say that and not hit anything. So, I think we still go negative from... Or, yeah, we still get more Doom to work with, but... Because we have curse signs, we don't get as much like that. So, as we enter Arcade and save Bulletin for last, we have 43% Doom on our 4th mystery. That's very good. But at a sudden notice, with the snap of our fingers, we can quickly lose all of that doom, so let's hope that doesn't happen. Also, quick reminder, I hope that my voice isn't blasting your ears out, because to me it sounds a bit loud. I sound a bit loud, while the game sounds a bit low. But, again, let me know if that's something relevant to remember. So yeah, we definitely smoked this second pack of cigarettes at some point in our lives. But I want to make sure I heal reason on top of that. Always good to make sure of that, I feel. So we have an army knife, might as well take perception with our strength point in strength. But until we lose some reason and we can't win because we're just gonna die somewhere. Well, that was my quick little glance at the kanji there, and basically the Japanese there. But as Zektask grants us 3 strength, I mean, hey. I was gonna say something, but I don't know if it would have been true. We don't have fun, so let's just pretend like we have to fight this. So here's our 2 reason loss. And in fact, we 2-tap this arcade machine. The game bore, and then we get badly bleeding again, but that's par for the course. That gives you 25 experience, by the way. But anywho. So now it costs 1 Doom and 10 experience to heal 2 Reason, but our worry isn't the Reason. Our worry is the stamina from badly bleeding. So let's hope that we can hold on, which we definitely will be able to once we enter this mystery and sell the wooden bat, question mark? Yeah. Again, just to make sure we have enough funds, because otherwise we take not more than badly bleeding, but we will take a substantial amount of damage. Period. Now I could have fought that ghost and did bow, clap, clap, bow, no, clap, bow, bow, clap, bow, but hey, also please don't run into an encounter. Okay, good. We get an extra cigarette use. Not that I needed it, but we have it now. Actually, Bulletin is a long mystery, and we're gonna investigate the forest twice. Let's see if it makes the difference. Yeah. Max threat level forest, but I feel it's worth it. And we throw the human skull and hope we hit everything? Question mark? Well, this is gonna be the -3 all of our lives. So let's find out. Okay, good. There was a coin flips chance, pretty much. 90, 80%, 72%. 80% of 72% is like 58-ish%, but you get the point. Seldom we lose reason, but we don't need it, especially with memory extract. Now, I could grab another pack of cigarettes just to be safe. I guess we'll find out if I need them. I think I do need them. For some reason, I feel Takushi-san is closer to the lighthouse, but you know what? If I want to be really, really gamble, then I will wait. By the way, oh, that's something I need to remember to talk about that next time. But as we take more Doom, and here's where our Doom shoots up through the roof. Yeah, actually not much more to say at the moment. So, yeah, if Takushi-san is not on the first 3 floors, we will experience a nicotine rush problem. But don't want to spend any more Doom anyway, so let's just have the people, cultists, whatever, take our funds, and off we go. Well, it's nice that Zektask gave me all of those stats, but unfortunately, a little bit unneeded. I was going to say too little, too late, but that phrase makes no sense in what I was talking about. You can't save everyone. Off with our lives. So we do have the 6th floor. We don't have enough cigarettes for the lighthouse, but keep in mind, we saved 1 cigarette from using it later. Probably could have saved 2 if we're just being efficient here, but I think we actually run out of cigarettes at Takushi-san. But we'll deal with it. We don't need to do that much damage anyway, even if Takushi-san... In fact, Takushi... For some reason, I thought Takushi-san was on the 3rd floor. I was completely wrong about that. And I nearly missed a handcuff tech. So, without further ado, we should be able to just walk up this lighthouse and be fine. So, if you have any suggestions, so on and so forth, yeah, just let me know. I don't remember my second encounter at all. So, yeah, but not without taking too much more of your time. I do look at comments here and there. There was a comment on, I think, the tier list video earlier. I don't remember if I replied to it. But I think Scissors was second, and with that said, not going to take up too much more of your time. So without further ado, I mean, if you want to support me, feel free to do so. If you don't want to support me, that's cool too. Otherwise, thank you for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye!